Well, hello and Happy New Year, friends. Here I am, I made it in Vegas on New Year's. Hope you guys had a magical 12 o'clock moment. And as I promised, that I shall upgrade you with the news about my trip, wondrous one. I shall tell you my experience right after where my last video ended by surprise due to my battery ending of my phone. But anyhow, I had my serenity moment in the parking lot last time with you. And now here I am in the hotel in my golden dress with my golden shoes, ready to rock and roll. But first I was thinking to tell you quickly my experience at Luxor, as I am not at Luxor any longer. Last time I talked with you, I was telling you about my secret on meditation, and I was contemplating to move my destination to Michael Jackson One Light Hotel, golden one, as I was ready for it in my golden dress, and I was thinking too with my golden shoes. And I was actually having same exact plan that I'm doing right now to make a quick video with you guys. And while I was ready to hit the road again, maybe film some more strip adventures on my way back to the hotel, like my 2 videos, I realized all of a sudden that I don't have my iPad with me. So I rushed back like crazy to the Luxor, and here we are. Here it starts. My wonderful last day of the 2014. I hit to the bell desk, front desk in the Luxor, which is, by the way, across the street from this giant display of Titanic, which I was thinking while my service was on waiting, with my 3 Buddha bells, which I'll show you later, since there was no bell on the desk. I was contemplating what is Titanic doing in the Luxor pyramid in Vegas. Anyways, as my service returned, I told her my situation. I told her that I spent a magical, tight, claustrophic night in the amazing pyramid, and I just realized that I left in the morning without my iPad. So she's nicely directing me to the security, which is through the casino. By the way, everything in Vegas is through the casino. Might as well you get tired by the time you get where you want to get, and you shall stop and try your luck. So I finally get to the security, which is sort of in the middle of the casino, so you can have a view where direction you want to go. And I explained nicely to this lady about my situation, that I spent the night there. First of all, we had a little misunderstanding about the room, which made me feel for a second like I'm in the fantasy land or what the heck is going on. It seemed like we couldn't get each other for some awkward reason. But I continue with my story, and she's nicely telling me that she can't really tell me what to do, because she called the cleaning service and nobody answers, and the room was occupied, so there's really nothing to do. You know what? Normally, I would have gone back to my room, accepted the situation, and probably cry without my iPad. But this time, since I'm all fresh and new, ready for the new year, after my 3 months of spiritual awakening and storm, I kept my serenity. Thanks God for my earlier meditation and the call of light to protect me against all human stupidity and creation. So I had totally a different attitude this time, feeling so protected and guided. And I didn't give up. So the lady recommended me that I shall go by myself and check the room and pray to Lord that somebody's there and they might have my iPad. And I did. Humble me. I reached my room, 4048, which the whole time I thought it was 404B. I knocked at the door, and guess what? Nobody answers. So, where should I go? The security, my only answer to my mysterious situation, said that they don't have any solution for me. Should I go back to the bell desk, the one with no bell? Should I go to the checking? So I headed back to the security, and I asked the lady with a fake smile this time on my face. Slowly my serenity was slipping through my hands like a wet soap in a crazy bathtub. And I asked her nicely, so lady, I went to my room, X1, I knocked at the door, nobody answered. I came back then, and I want to ask you, what should I do next? And she repeated her story that there's nothing she can do, there's nobody answering the phone at the cleaning, and there is really no way out of the situation. So we all lifted our shoulders. At this time, at this point, my serenity, it was all out, all gone. Spread it through the casino. And I got out of my mind for a second. Again, I lost it. I cursed a little bit. And I told her I can keep my peace, I can be nice, and I can be a bitch. And, or a whore, the way I was called later on. I shall tell you about that one too. And she made a phone call. She called some more security over, probably as stupid as she. And she explained them that a lady is at the desk and she's yelling at me and cursing. And please come save me now. I have a picture of this charming 300-pound lady at the front desk. I was thinking, while I was contemplating serenity peace now, and had this feeling again that I might read minds. I was contemplating that she might think that, good for you, bitch. You probably deserve it to go home without an iPad, you skinny whore. Oh Lord Jesus. I kept strong. I kept my purpose. I straightened my back. You know, guys, it's all about the attitude. I told her I come from Hollywood and she might hear about me pretty soon again while I was taking her picture. And at that point, I wanted to have a cigarette like I do now, because reminding all that to my eyes makes me my blood flow higher. This episode would be called Experiences in Egypt, the fake one, in the City of Lights. So, at this point, she was still raising her shoulders, and because right when I was about to light up a cigarette, I turned my eyes. By the way, this is a smoking room, so hallelujah. And I see, thank you for not smoking, at the desk. I grabbed my purse, I stepped three steps ahead, and I stopped at the first slots machine, facing her straightly, directly, so she knows that I am not gonna lose her from my sight. And I light up my cigarette, and I was waiting for the other bunch of stupid securities to show up for me to repeat my story over and over again. I should have probably moved to Flamingo Hotel, where we're all birds and repeating ourselves like stupids, like chickens. In the chickens world, so I've got a brilliant idea to pull out like $300 in cash on top of my machine, which was a blackjack, 21, and my fancy phone, which I'm filming from now, the Galaxy Mega 4, new generation, and there's somebody upstairs walking very determined. I wonder if I bother them with my Egyptian music and vibe, being a Toscano. So, 20 minutes later, at the slots machine, 21, I was pretending I was playing. I put in $50. I was thinking, fuck you, fuckheads, you don't see any more money out of me. So, after 20 minutes and 5 cigarettes later, I magically, like it blinked at me, like it sparkled at me, I see this red wonderful call for service button, which I did. Thank God we have a bell this time at this front desk. Slots machine. And by the way, all the girls security, they look like RoboCop's wives, which is in an awkward sort of way, because they're all like super triple D's boobs, probably fake, with those little super tight jackets. So that makes them like feel muscular. And I was thinking, why do I have this why is my mind taking me to the Robocop since Schwarzenegger screwed the freaking housekeeper, which I don't know much about the stars out there and all the other animals in the jungle, but from briefly pictures that I've seen, she looked pretty plain and probably no boobs. I don't know. You should probably let me know in your comments later on. And by the way, subscribe or not, I don't give a fuck. Oh Lord, I'm telling you, once you have this magical, wondrous, crazy spiritual awakening, your whole world turns upside down, starting with your mind. And all of a sudden you become a comedian. Maybe self-made, like me, not like me, like me. Yes, people, I'm having fun by myself, talking by myself, with myself, like I've done for the past 3 months on Facebook, like a maniac, posting between 350 and 680 posts a day. But luckily, I know I haven't lost my mind, because in my adventurous searching for other people crazy like me, I found some people, they are describing the same kind of direction in the journey. Although each journey is totally personal and independent, but it has kind of the same patterns, I notice, for everybody. Cheers to that, and thank you, Lord. So I waited 10 more minutes after I pressed my service button. At this point, this very nice curly hair little woman shows up, and she asked me nicely what's the problem, what she can help me with. So I explained her again the whole situation. And I go, so I spent the night here last night. I haven't drank anything, and nor did drugs, by the way. By the way, P.S., you know, while I was having the security woman in my sight, you know, I catch at some point in my little break, in between trying to figure out what the fuck are the rules in this game in front of me, which was very hard to find. Every button I was pressing, it was showing, bet the maximum bet, bet the maximum bet, fuck the rules, forget the rules, bet the maximum bet. $10 in this case. While I hear around the corner, congratulations, you're a winner, you just won $2. Oh, you gotta love Vegas, people, you gotta love Vegas, you know. I made those earlier videos with kind of traveling through, because, you know, coming from my loving heart, I was thinking about my comrades back home, which, you know, never had the occasion, and they were never lucky like me to spend the New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. And maybe they didn't never seen Las Vegas, and maybe they had a boring usual day. So I figured might as well share my adventure with my comrades out there, since we are all one. I'm connected to each other. We're supposed to share our experiences. So back to Luxor. This woman is asking me how she could help me. So So I told her I just need my iPad and the direction to get the fuck out of here. And she explained me nicely that she's gonna be right back. Oh Lord, at this point, you know, everybody was watching me, you know, shocked that I have cash right open in the market, you know, a fancy phone and a celebrity attitude. 15 minutes later, 5 more cigarettes later, this woman with curly, beautiful blonde hair. Oh my God, Lord, you should see the hair in Vegas. Those girls that work in the casinos. It's like amazing. I received my iPad finally, and in deeply gratitude with tons of jiggles in my mouth, I get out. Oh, but by the way, I forgot to tell you what was one of my thoughts while I had this security bomb in my vision from my Jack Black 21 spot. And I catch this conversation between two. There was this one guy showed up there, but for some reason he didn't have the guts or balls to come to talk with me. So my telepathy / intuition told me how their conversation went on. Although we were kind of like maybe 8 feet away, not even. And I had the feeling he asked her, so she's drunk, huh? And she said, no, she actually, her mouth smelled nice like cherries, halls. And she mentioned that she didn't drink at all. She actually didn't get out of the room. Until today, 11 o'clock, and now it's 11:30. And he said, it's probably Coke. So from here, my thought, what the fuck is going on in this world? I mean, let me tell you, from the first step I had on the strip in Vegas or anywhere where I walked, you know, in all the guys that crossed my path, I noticed this kind of suspicious, kind of wondrous look in your eyes, you know. Am I a whore? Dressed weird? What am I? as they probably couldn't get my aura going on around me 9 feet around. Or something, I don't know, my charisma, and then, you know, once I saw this guy doing this, I was like, I also noticed everybody's, what the fuck is going on with this assuming thing? What's this assumption supposing